All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back, Jeepers Podcast. I'm here with Max,
Hello, hello.
and yep,
It is March 4th, 2019.
6:19 p.m. Central Time.
Yes,
Feels
yes.
good to be back. As you can see, Cole's not with us today. Why don't you tell him a little bit about that?
Cole got in a little bit of trouble. We're not 100% on the details because he's not been forward about that, but we have suspects that had something to do with the
It
last
could be a result of maybe some of the last content we published here.
potentially.
We don't know that for sure. Just speculation, of course. But he's down but not out, so he will be back soon.
And
So look forward to that.
on Cole being gone, I apologize from the deep down center of my heart that I wasn't able to be here last week. I had a scheduling conflict with work. Hopefully that won't happen in the future. This was a little bit. Last week it was kind of a little more impromptu, so I wasn't ready for that. But this week we planned it out a little bit more, had it ready to go.
Yeah. So, topic for today's podcast is going to be testosterone, performance-enhancing drugs. Are they good?
Supplements and stuff like that.
Are they bad?
Yeah.
So, I'll just kind of say a little bit what I think about it.
Let's start with supplements, and then we'll work into like
Supplements. So
more-
that's like just
like that could be creatine, that can be like beta alanine, stuff that's not that wouldn't unnaturally occur in your body. Like
right.
if you're taking testosterone supplements, your body stops producing testosterone.
So we're talking
then-
about supplements then.
Yeah.
At first, okay. First, so what I would say about supplements, I think they're amazing. I think it's a great way for bodybuilders or just almost athletes in general to give their muscles that boost. I mean, you're talking about creatine. That's protein too, right? Protein shakes.
Creatine isn't
It's not protein, but
It's not
it comes
protein.
in protein shakes too, right? Usually,
yeah, I think you can get
but it's along the same lines as protein. Powder.
You can get it, and it just what creatine does is whenever you take it, it increases the amount of water volume in your muscles,
Okay.
and it allows your muscles to recover quicker from the water. That's why whenever people start taking creatine, they look buffer pretty quick.
So,
after
it's along the same lines as protein powder.
Kinda, yeah. Protein provides the base for your
Right.
muscles
Okay.
to
So yeah,
repair.
in terms of supplements like that, I think they're amazing. I mean, I know just about any athlete who's ever done anything athletic has taken them. Or has had a protein shake. I mean, have you had a protein shake, Max?
For the record, I've had a protein shake.
So I think those are great. And then what are some other things?
So, I guess one thing though that could be scary about all these supplements that are out is you've kind of seen it in some sports within like the UFC, and John Jones had some issues with it.
Because they were dirty, right? They were.
Yeah, so you'll get these supplements, and these athletes they have people usually hired that take care of a lot of this stuff. But even the everyday Joe doesn't know like the exact compounds that are in the base of whatever you're taking. So
Right.
people are taking these supplements. The supplements I've been ordering have been I've taken creatine, I've taken beta alanine. I don't really take beta.
What
alanine.
is beta alanine?
Beta alanine? It's in a lot of pre-workouts. I stopped taking it though. It works kind of in the same way that creatine does, but it works in a different pathway, and it just works a little bit differently. I stopped taking it though because if you ever notice, I'm sure a lot of you guys have taken pre-workout. Whenever you take pre-workout,
All our bodybuilders. I mean, I know
all-
every single one of
all
you
the
guys
bodybuilders
is,
at
is
home.
huge gym guy
But-
or girl, huge gym person.
whenever you take pre-workout, you get that itchy feeling.
Right.
That's from beta alanine, and I was taking straight up beta alanine, and it's literally the worst 30 minutes of your life.
So like it gives
until-
you a drive or something to go lift weights?
No, okay, so beta alanine doesn't really do that on its own. All it does is it works very similar to creatine. It doesn't really
Okay.
boost you up, but it makes you super itchy. And I know I know if I were to tough it out for a couple weeks, it would start slowly going away, like that feeling. But it was so uncomfortable. Like I would literally take it right before I went to sleep, and try to pass out as fast as possible before the feeling.
Take it for sleep. Like, I thought it was like a pre-workout.
No, okay, so that's a misconception actually.
Oh, tell us about that.
So one thing about beta-alanine, it's most of the time found in pre-workouts, but it sits in your muscles constantly, just like creatine, and you don't need to take it prior to your workout to be able to get the same effects. So it sits in your muscles, and then it takes effect whenever your muscles need it, just like creatine does. With creatine and beta-alanine, they both experience the same like kind of boost if you take a bunch at first. What's that called? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Overdose?
No, it's you bulk up your influx of taking it the first like couple weeks, and then it saturates your muscles with it, and then you're able to cut down on the amount you're taking, just so because your body's already saturated with it. So it all it's doing is it's saturating your muscles with beta-alanine or creatine, and then you experience the effects from it.
Okay.
But
so,
anyway.
so you take supplements.
Yeah. So
they do good for you.
I've been kind of off it for a little while, but one thing I've kind of worried about is I ordered it offline, and of course it says like it's safe, it's good for you.
Are there no nutrition facts, nutritional labels?
Yeah, it just says what's in it. It's like it just says pure beta-alanine. It honestly doesn't give like a ton of information. It just says what's in it, serving size. It doesn't like tell you what like betalanine does or anything. It's not like
but as long as you know what's in it.
Yeah, it's I'm not gonna say the company that I get it from, but
yeah, they have to sponsor us first.
Yeah.
You gotta sponsor us first.
But I mean, I like them. They're quick, but at the same time, if I could be taking something that I'm not like aware of, and that's scary, especially if I was like a competing athlete.
So let's talk about this stuff.
Tested.
So let's talk about this stuff that we're not aware of. Some of the stuff that athletes do get in trouble for. What do you know? Any performance enhancing drugs offhand? The name of anyone?
Testosterone.
Testosterone. Okay.
Testosterone, HCG, or
let's go with testosterone. Let's go with testosterone.
No, HGH. I'm stupid. HGH.
Testosterone. So, what does that do, Max? What does testosterone do? In the simplest terms, in 2 sentences, what does it do?
Testosterone?
Yeah.
And
why do athletes get? Well, just tell us what it does.
It allows you to build muscle quicker,
faster.
Yeah.
Than usual.
Yeah, testosterone helps with building muscle. I don't know the exact pathways it takes to be able to do that. One problem that occurs whenever you're taking testosterone is that your body stops producing testosterone.
Right, but if you're taking it, then it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but you have to continuously take it pretty much forever.
So this is testosterone. I'm assuming it's against the rules in most professional sports. Is that right?
Yeah, for most professional sports.
Okay, so like let's just use. Is it illegal in football? Do you know?
Like high school football?
No, like professional football.
Yes.
Okay, so if this drug allows you to build muscles faster, why wouldn't they let everybody take it and it just be legal and everybody in the league takes this testosterone?
That's an interesting question, because I have thought about like if everybody was on this, we have this like super athletes,
right? And there'd be no competitive edge because everybody's on it.
Everybody was on it,
right?
And they would be the most like. I mean, we watch football, so we see the like peak of human performance. That's why in like Olympics and everything like that.
Basketball, you really see athleticism.
Yeah, every single sport we pretty much watch, we're watching the best people at it, and like it'd be interesting to see like what if a LeBron James was on testosterone, like what could he be?
Yeah,
like or human growth hormone, like what kind of level of performance could you see?
Yes.
I think that would be interesting. I
think that'd be crazy.
It would be crazy. Problem is that the reason why a lot of these supplements are illegal though is because they're not safe for your body.
What are some of the side effects?
So testosterone, a lot of them increase aggressiveness. You can get a lot of people are like with steroids in general. You see the athletes become like more hostile. They'll stop producing it on their own. So whenever they come off of it, you see, if you ever see like previous bodybuilders that have been not bodybuilding for a while that were on testosterone, their muscles sag really bad. Their body gains fat easier. So it has long-term repercussions on these athletes. That would be a good reason why it's illegal.
Right.
But in a cool situation, it would be interesting to have like a league of its own where like everybody's able to take him. Like having these 250-pound monsters truck each other left and right.
Yeah. I mean,
on steroids, get them on HGH,
give them cocaine. Give them cocaine.
Hell, give them anything. Pre-game on cocaine.
That'd be insane. That'd be pretty crazy.
It'd be the craziest athletic experience you could get. One interesting thing though, kind of going. I got reminded of it when I was talking about the Olympics, but did you ever see that film, Icarus? It was on Netflix.
Oh, yeah. No, I never watched it. I kind of saw a little bit. I mean, it was about these Russians are doping in the Olympics all the time.
Yeah, it's about that in general. But at one point in the film, film producer talked about this on another podcast, but he's talking to the head of the Anti-Doping Association for the Olympics. And he said that he was asked, do you think it's possible to get a gold medal in the Olympics without doping?
Mm-hmm.
And the athletic director said, no, I do not believe it's possible. Wow. So there's ways around it, and there has been documented.
Ways around the testing.
Yeah, ways around. It's been documented countlessly through government-sponsored programs and stuff like that to be able to pass through these detections.
Wow.
But like, you can't say that for every athlete, and you can't like, that's a pretty broad stroke to be able to paint. But he like legitimately thinks that like it's not you're not able to be able to see these like amazing level of human performance without doping, basically.
And that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, I mean, everybody's doing it. In the Olympics, I mean, according to this documentary.
No, I mean, like, it's probably assumed more that nobody can reach the peak of all athletes, a gold medal, a peak of every athlete on the planet in that competition. So
right.
It was just, like, kind of assumed. Whether or not, like, that's true, who knows? Athletes have been getting better for
who knows
a while with like just nutrition, training methods,
right?
Better coaching, so many different factors. Genetics, I'm sure, play a huge part of the ability. These athletes are probably getting found more.
Genetics.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Zion Williamson.
Is that the basketball player?
Yes, plays for Duke.
I saw a little bit about him. Tell me about him.
I mean, what is he, like 285 pounds?
He's a freshman, is he?
Yeah. 285 pounds, like a 40-something inch vertical. I mean, he's insane. And 285 pounds, the way he moves for being that heavy is insane. I mean, it's incredible.
How tall is he?
Oh, God, shoot. I don't know, Price.
I was watching the game at work the other day. It was UNC. They have a player on their team that is 7'6". I was watching the game and he looked pretty tall, like on the court. I was just like, he's making everybody around him seem pretty short. So I looked him up. I was just like, no way.
Who was it?
I can't remember. I'll have to look him back up. But he's 7'6". He's one of the tallest athletes around right now. He's a good player. He's like not super agile, obviously, but he can like.
You're 7'6" tall. You don't need to be.
He dunks by like going on the tip of his toes
agile.
and just slamming it.
Oh yeah.
He's a good rebounder too.
Oh yeah.
But not very quick.
Oh yeah. I mean, you said Manute Bol. I mean, you know Yao Ming.
Yao
Ming.
No, Yao Ming was 7'6" too.
Oh, he
I
was?
looked it up too. I looked that up.
Yeah.
I was like, "What's the tallest athletes around?" Yao Ming was 7'6",
Yeah.
and he was good. I don't know too much about him either, though.
I mean, there's a song by Gunna about him, or he's in the title, and there's the classic Yao Ming song. I don't know if you guys heard that, but good song.
Give us a little. Give us a little.
So yeah, I mean, you talked about it.
Yeah, didn't Zion? I heard he busted out of his. I saw it like on Snapchat or something. He
busted out of his shoe.
I heard the person that made his shoe is getting like fired.
The person?
Yeah.
There's no person.
There's
factories.
They made the shoe specifically for him because he has such a big shoe size that there's like some repercussion that like he busted out of it, and the designers like I don't think he got in super big trouble, but I think he got like reprimanded a little bit because the shoe is meant for him. I guess he has like a really big shoe size.
Well, I'm pretty sure he was wearing some Paul George, some PG somethings. He was wearing Paul George shoe, I'm pretty sure. And I mean, you're talking about the size of the shoe. Somebody.
I have no idea really. I just heard about it.
It's not about the facts.
It's not about facts. This is about our opinion.
Yeah, this is about the facts.
We'll get that fixed eventually. We're gonna get a producer eventually. Calling out my. Should we call a friend of ours?
Don't matter. Down the road.
We have a friend in
We
mind
might be getting a producer.
that we expect to be on and part of this program. You're gonna become our fact checker, so we're not just spewing lies to the masses.
It's common sense, really.
It's common sense.
But yeah, so yeah, Max, performance enhancing drugs. I say good if everybody's using them, bad if everybody's not using them. What do you say?
I'd say bad in general.
Bad in general.
Because it just wreaks havoc on the person's body. And that sucks, and a lot of these people.
So is football, though. I mean, so is playing.
Yeah,
football.
Playing the sport for sure. Yeah, definitely does wreak havoc. I mean, for football for sure, it can hurt your brain down the line. But a lot of these people are taking the steroids in general just to get like their 40, like 2.2 seconds off their 40 or something like that.
Yeah,
which is most super athletes are extremely critical of themselves and extremely motivated to win. So that's why they'll take anything they can to get that edge. But it's just not healthy.
You heard it here first. It's not healthy.
It's not healthy.
Don't do it.
Hey, just say no. Whenever you're in that locker room and that senior approaches you, that needle full of that bad steroids.
Come here, boy. Come here.
You say, no, I will not take it.
There you go. You heard it here first.
Then whenever he leaves the room,
well, I mean,
snort quick can.
That's all I've got for it. Do you have anything else for talking about the performance enhancing drugs? I mean,
I don't have too much more to add on.
So, all right. I think that'll be it. That'll be it for this episode. Thanks for tuning in. Oh yeah, and we always got to explain the centerpiece. This right here is Buddha. He's a figure in the religion of Buddhism.
Yep.
So here he is, Buddha. There's his full glory. This is another art piece I acquired at an auction. This one was actually $48,000. So, this guy's not for sale though. So, enjoy him. Hope he gave you guys some good luck, cause that's what he does. You rub his head, it's good it's good stuff. Anyway, yeah, I'm Ethan Lewinsky.
Max Super.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.